How did Jeff Bezos become successful? The founder of Amazon, the multi-billionaire Jeff Bezos, is one of the richest and most well-known names in the technology industry. In this video, we will reveal some secrets about how did Jeff Bezos become successful. So before going on, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In recent years, he had a public divorce, traveled to the edge of space in a spaceship, saw the share price of his company soar during the pandemic, and left his position as CEO of the business he created 28 years earlier. The 58-year-old is currently concentrating on his other projects, like the Washington Post, which he purchased in 2013, and his space exploration company Blue Origin, which recently sent actor William Shatner to the edge of space. Along with traversing the world with their girlfriend Lauren Sanchez, he's been busy trying to get his $500 million mega yacht, which is still under construction, through a famous Dutch bridge. Bezos decided to commit to giving the majority of his wealth to charity in November, something he had previously been reluctant to do. Here is an example of how one of the richest persons in the world spends his money, from extravagant real estate purchases to previous philanthropic endeavors. Jeff Bezos is one of the richest persons on the planet, with a net worth estimated by Forbes to be $136.1 billion at the time of writing. Bezos launched Amazon in 1994 out of his garage in a suburb of Seattle, Washington, and the majority of his fortune comes from his stock in the company. Innovation, ingenuity, and a lot of work are the driving forces behind Amazon's success and, consequently, that of its creator. Let's examine in detail how the e-commerce behemoth and its founder attained success. Bezos' early years were before Amazon. Jacqueline and Ted Jorgensen, two adolescent parents, gave birth to Jeff Bezos in Mexico. Bezos' parents divorced soon after he was born, and his mother later wed Miguel Bezos. Bezos worked on his maternal grandparents' ranch in Texas for a large portion of his early years before developing a keen interest in computer technology as he grew older. Bezos earned degrees in computer science and electrical engineering from Princeton University in the middle of the 1980s. After turning down job offers from Intel and Bell Labs, he joined the startup Patel. Bezos had a six-figure salary by the time he was 30 but decided to found Amazon after realizing that the web was growing at 2,300% at the time. The leader in online retail, with its high-flying cloud computing platform Amazon Web Services, AWS, is only expected to propel higher, spelling more good news for its founder, as digitalization reshapes human behavior and the cloud computing revolution does the same for the enterprise. When Bezos got the concept for his e-commerce business, his well-meaning supervisor attempted to dissuade him from leaving his secure position at D.E. Shaw & Amp Co. Bezos, who was reared by his teenage mother and later by his stepfather, a Cuban immigrant, always had the desire of starting something new. He once told his professors that the future of mankind is not on this earth. Bezos also has a website, BezosExpeditions.com, that lists over 30 of his most significant ventures, investments, and charitable endeavors. The term expeditions is suitable because Bezos' investments span a wide range of business areas and concepts, including cloud computing, robots, biotechnology, and even hand-blown glass. They are not restricted to just one or two companies or even market sectors. Beyond books on Amazon, the tech visionary earned electrical engineering and computer science degrees from Princeton. He declined job offers from organizations like Intel and Bell Labs after graduating, in favor of joining a business named Patel. He later co-founded a news by fax business with Halsey Minor, the creator of CNET. After that business failed, Bezos rose to the ranks at D.E. Shaw to become the firm's youngest senior vice president in just 4 years. If Bezos hadn't been fascinated by the realization that, by 1994, the internet was expanding at a rate of 200–300% yearly, he might have continued working on Wall Street for the remainder of his career. The future CEO soon came up with the idea for Amazon, and started compiling a list of 20 potential product categories to sell online. Early versions of Amazon.com, which was once a website for book sales, were developed in a garage using a potbelly stove. Ironically, Bezos held most of his meetings at the local Barnes & Noble despite investing his own $10,000 into the company that included himself, his wife, and 2 programmers. In the first month following its start in July 1995, Amazon sold books in every state in the United States as well as 45 other nations. Beating expectations. Bezos attempted to raise money for Amazon during its first year by projecting sales of $74 million by the year 2000, significantly underestimating the actual figure of $1.64 billion in sales in 1999 alone. After exhausting investments from his family, particularly from his parents, who gave a sizable percentage of their life savings, he was able to secure $1 million in startup capital from angel investors. The initial 20 or so investors in Amazon each contributed around $50,000 for a 1% stake. If the investors held on to their whole interests and were never diluted by subsequent investors, each investment would currently be worth around $16.71 billion, or a return of about 200 times. Amazon received an additional $8 million in series of funding in June 1996 from the venture capital company Kleiner Perkins. In May 1997, Amazon went public, and it ended up being one of the few start-ups to survive the dot-com bust. Annual sales increased dramatically from $511,000 in 1995 to more than $3 billion in 2001 as the platform expanded its product line and established itself as an industry leader and innovator. Bezos unveiled his plans for Amazon Prime Air, which would employ drones to carry packages to consumers, in 2013, along with the company's groundbreaking Amazon Prime membership service. Bezos invested in Google early on in 1998 as well. He hasn't said how much of the stock he purchased following its IPO in 2004, but a $250,000 investment then would be worth billions today. Real estate investment. Bezos also holds large positions in more conventional investments like real estate. His aerospace business, Blue Origin, purchased his 165,000-acre corn ranch in Texas to use as its headquarters and as a testing ground for its manned suborbital New Shepard rocket. He owns properties on both the east and west coasts for his use. Bezos owns 2 lavish residences in Beverly Hills worth several $1 million, in addition to a 10,000 square foot penthouse in Manhattan's Century Tower that he paid just under $10 million for. According to reports, Bezos' presence in New York increased the value of Century Tower real estate, with space selling for $2,000 to $3,000 per square foot. He also has a lakefront home in Washington state, where he spent $28 million to add nearly 30,000 square feet of living space. Amazon paid $1.5 billion in 2012 to acquire its own South Lake Union headquarters building in Seattle, making it one of the largest commercial property owners in the area. Nearly 12 structures, nearly 2 million square feet of office space, and roughly 100,000 square feet of retail space were acquired by Amazon. The Seattle Times stated in August 2017 that Amazon had more office space than the next 40 major firms in Seattle put together. Travel, glass, high tech, and media. Bezos has a fondness for the technology industry, for media and communication services that help people connect, and for any investments that he sees as having the potential to be financially successful. Bezos has invested in Twitter Inc. and the well-known business news website Business Insider in the media and communications sector. Bezos has invested in both the social networking sites Nextdoor and Zocdoc Inc. Bezos has contributed more than $30 million to the transportation company Uber in the travel industry. Bezos is a great proponent of the cloud, as seen by Amazon's significant investment in offering cloud computing services. Bezos has also invested in Glassy Baby, a company that creates glass-blown votive candle holders, in the realm of a more conventional retail business. The absurd concepts. The 10,000 Your clock and the now completed F1 engine retrieval project are two of Bezos' initiatives that attract a lot of attention and are seen as somewhat outlandish. The F1 engine retrieval project was an attempt to recover the engines that propelled the Apollo 11 mission to the moon from the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Two F1 engines can now serve as exhibitions because of the number of artifacts that were found. In 2015, the items were given to Seattle's Museum of Flight. These are the keys to the success of Bezos. Do you like this video? Make sure to post your opinion in our comments section below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.